definition of Titica Fellas. I mean, a lot of people ask themselves, so what does Titica Fellas mean? What does it mean? And the Titica Fellas is basically an incorporation of three different people, three different entities, which basically create what we have as far as Titica Fellas. One of them is basically my aunt, which is 79 years old. She's 4'11", and is the best cook I could ever know, other than my mom. And I mean, honestly speaking, I mean, she is awesome when it comes to the kitchen. Um, Even now, at 79 years old, I mean, she can whisk through a kitchen and create anything. I mean, it's just phenomenal. And her name is Iris, but her nickname is Titi. And that's basically the essence, the soul entity essence, the humbleness of this business. She's the humbleness. She's basically so quiet, so humble, so nice, caring, would give her shirt off her back to anybody. I mean, she could not be in a place without seeing people eat, because she would have to serve them a plate of food, no matter if they paid or not. Or if, they were hungry or not. She cannot see people eating and not give somebody a plate of food, So I definitely give her, a lot of respect and love. And that's where the TT comes from. The CA afterwards is for yours truly, me. I mean, I gotta get my name in there somehow. Basically, the FELA part of TT Fellas is named after my mother, which is Felicia. And it's just an incorporation of us, us three, which basically it's a family. It's a family. Or when you come to our restaurant, they always ask us, oh, is this Puerto Rican food? Is this Cuban food? Is this Spanish food? Is this Hispanic food, Latino food? I mean, all of the above. I mean, our food is all. It's Latin food, has the Latin Caribbean essence. I mean, we give it another flair. I mean, but mainly it's our family food. That's basically what we serve. Every time you sit down and eat a plate of our food, you're eating basically a plate that we grew up eating. It just defines our family culture, not only our heritage and our ethnic culture itself. So I mean, that's basically what Titi Kafela stands for. It's our family. So why Lancaster? And this is a question I get a lot. I get this question a lot. So I mean, I have to answer this one. Everybody asks me why in Lancaster. Now you look at it this way. If I were to open up a Spanish or a Puerto Rican or Hispanic or art restaurant in the West Side, that means I would have a restaurant place in the West Side where everybody else is at. And at the same time, everybody else is basically not spreading out the actual Latin culture out to other places. So I mean, yeah, that's why Lancaster. Why not Lancaster? That's how I respond to people. So if you ever ask me that question, I'm going to answer you is why not Lancaster? Because why not? Why not bring people a step closer to what Latin cuisine is all about, to what Hispanic food is all about? I mean, no longer do people have to drive all the way to the west side of Buffalo just to get a plate of Spanish food, or just to get a plate of Puerto Rican food. I mean, or just to get a plate of ethnic Caribbean or food, period, I mean, they don't have to drive to the west side just to get it. I mean, now Hispanic food it's outsourcing. It's based. I put it this way: if we could set up a restaurant where people can approve of, and people can love our food and love how we cook, and show an example of what us as not only Puerto Ricans, Hispanics, and Latinos are in general, we set an example basically for other restaurants to continue in other paths, to open up in different areas. So I mean, it's more than just a simple reason. It's so many different reasons combined, because I mean, this is a start of a new wave of getting our restaurants out there, getting our culture out there to express itself. I mean, I've seen pizza and wings go everywhere. I mean, why not Hispanic food? Why not pastelillos? Why not empanadas? You know. So I mean, it's all about who you are and and the example you set to people. So yeah, I guess that's why Lancaster. So separate. Where do we separate ourselves from everybody else? I think honestly, the answer to that question is in its diversity. I mean, my main goal when I started this business is to revolutionize a new wave of Spanish cuisine at the same time keep your traditional ways. My mother, she's a master when it comes to cooking traditional Spanish food. I mean, in the kitchen, even we battle it out all the time cooking, and I mean we compete all the time, and hands down, I mean I'm gonna say this once, and that's it, mommy. All right, and it's because I love you and you're my mother. You got me, okay? I mean, just by a little bit you can beat me. So I mean, that's about it. But I mean, she's awesome. I mean, the way she marinates. She taught me how to marinate the pork, how to how to basically make sure the pork when we slow cook it is so tender it comes right off the bone. I mean, how to cook. I mean, boneless chicken is basically it's a drier cut of chicken. Because you know it's not a really moist chicken. That's why a lot of people when they want moist they they settle if they are gonna cook boneless chicken breast chicken breast they use it with the bone in because the bone in at least adds some more moisture and fat to the chicken. But I mean we have a way of cooking meat that comes out moist and that comes out super moist. The techniques we use, I mean, the chicken comes out succulent, and I mean, it's delicious, tender. I mean, if you've been in our place, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you haven't, then you'll know as soon as you try us, you know. But we separate ourselves from everybody else in the fact that we have 42 different kinds of pastelillos. We have 7 different kinds of mofongos. I mean, we have ropa vieja dishes. We make the best mofongos, and I mean, I'm saying that because not out of because pride, is because we really do dedicate our work to making it, you know. And I mean, I'll stand by my word 100%, you know. So I mean, but we do everything. I mean, we even got cheesecake and white chocolate pastelillos. We created the Puerto Rican nachos, which are made with tostones. I mean, we're the first ones to pioneer so many dishes that are being added to our Hispanic Puerto Rican menu that increases our whole style and culture times 10, you know. And the fact that we can cook things on the spot enhances, I think, not only the customer's point of view but enhances basically our versatility as far as making new dishes. So what message do I want to give to everybody viewing this video? Well, let's see. Come to TTs? No. No, I mean, first off, I want to say Latino Stand Up 716. It's time to make an impact, and that's what I'm trying to tell everybody. TT Cafellas is going to keep trying and working until we keep putting Latinos on the map when it comes to our food, to our culture, to our rhythm, to our style, to our flavor. And I mean, that's what we're going to do. I mean, that's our main goal. And a message to everybody viewing this video: come to TT Cafellas. It's at 3580 Walden Avenue. We're literally like 7 minutes away from the Galleria Mall. It's your boy Chef Lito Velez. Much love to all my Spanish restaurants out there, to all my gente, to toda mi gente latina, and basically much love to everybody. So I mean, keep in touch, stay tuned, hit me up at Chef Lito 79 at yahoo.com if you have any questions or concerns, and get at me.